Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your buddy Rob Molina, Pun Perfector, Toy Collector. Welcome back, as always. But before we get into anything else, I'd like to say that anyone under the age of 13 should not view this channel, since it's intended for adult collectibles and adult collectors. But, as always, without further ado, let's get into today's episode. Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your buddy Rob Molina, Pun Perfector, Toy Collector. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys a 2-pack from a movie moment that I was able to scoop up on Mercari, I would say like a couple of weeks ago, or maybe like a week ago. So this particular item doesn't pop up all that very often on the Mercari website. So when I did see it pop up, I was just like, oh, okay. I was like, can I get my hands on this particular two-pack? And luckily, I was able to put an offer on Mercari, and luckily the seller on the other end, took the offer, and now I get to make this 2-pack part of my collection. So I'm definitely excited, definitely happy to have it, and I'm definitely happy to show it off to you guys. So to me, this is a personal Grail. So of course, the Grail being the Me and Sebastian La La Land 2-pack. Mock me, make fun of me, poke fun at me if you want. If you want to, by all means, drop it down in the comments. I'm ready for it. I don't care. I like musicals. Well, I like this particular musical. I haven't watched many musicals, but this one definitely enjoyed. To me, this is definitely a Grail. So I know most people, base their definition of Grail as something that's super limited, something that's super sought after, something that's got a super high, dollar value, or of course maybe just sentimental value. To me, I guess it doesn't have to necessarily be a super expensive pop. This was, fairly cheap or fairly decently priced, so I definitely wanted to pick it up. But of course, this movie was fantastic. I got to see this movie when it first came out, and of course, a couple of years ago, it received lots of critical acclaim. It got nominated for Oscars, for Best Picture, Best, soundtrack, Best Musical Score, the whole nine. So this movie was definitely a movie that a lot of people, liked and enjoyed. Of course, me being one of them, so I raised my hand as far as that goes. But of course, in the movie, you have Sebastian, who's played by Ryan Gosling, and of course, you have Mia, who's played by Emma Stone. So in the movie, what you see is, Mr. Ryan Gosling, or Sebastian, is this, struggling musician. So he's a jazz musician who's sort of trying to resurrect the jazz scene in LA. Of course, he sees jazz music as like the end all be all, of music in general. So of course, doesn't like pop music, doesn't like anything that's mainstream. He likes what he likes. Of course, Miss Emma Stone, Mia, is a actress, or basically a struggling actress, who's just trying to catch a break, trying to get onto a series, trying to find any work possible in LA. So of course, La La Land sort of represents LA. So of course, LA is the city of hopes, city of dreams. Basically, it's a place where a lot of people clamoring, for fame and fortune and notoriety sort of go there. So I guess, these two guys sort of use that as a backdrop for that. So, but yeah, guys, when I did watch the movie, funny story, my buddy and I wanted to go see. I don't know exactly what we wanted to go see. It might have been like Mad Max. So I think it might have been the Mad Max with Tom Hardy. So I think that was the movie we, I think, set out to see. But for whatever reason, when we went there that day, I don't know if it wasn't there that particular day, but we went there, wasn't, to be found. So we were like, all right, well, we're already here. We're not gonna go back home. We're not gonna, break up the bro date that we had that day. So we just said, hey, you know what? We're gonna go see, I guess, La La Land. So we walked in, sort of, sat, and lo and behold, guess what? The movie It was goddamn good. So of course it's a musical, so of course there's tons of music, tons of singing, tons of dance choreography, the whole nine. So the movie was definitely a surprisingly great, uh, great piece of cinema. So I enjoyed it. And of course, I walked out of the movie singing some of the songs, and of course, walked out of the movie feeling a little bit more masculine about what I had done that day. So yeah, guys, I'm telling you, the movie is a great movie. All jokes aside, definitely give it a watch. Tune in to see what the fuss is all about. Of course, I was lucky that the box came in pretty pristine condition. I would say the only thing I noticed was this little tear at the very top, but I would say the corners look pretty solid. I would say that whoever had it before me is definitely a collector, definitely took good care of it. I don't think they ever opened it. It looks like it's sealed on both sides. So, and of course, it has the 1995 price tag, on it. So when it did drop, of course, that was the price for it. And of course, I love the backdrop, the box art on the back. Of course, you have Sebastian, and you have Mia, and of course, you have the city of LA as the backdrop in the back. So, yeah, guys. If you don't mind, if you did like what I had to show, by all means, give it a thumbs up. I mean, if you thoroughly enjoyed it, and you like the content that I have, by all means, definitely subscribe. Keep on tuning in. Hit that notification bell to alert you to when the new video drops. But yeah, guys, to me, I'm happy. I'm excited that this is part of my collection now. It was definitely a fantastic movie. So the funny thing is, when I've attempted to show it to my wife, she kind of pokes fun at me and says, "Rob, you're like a goofball, dude. Like you watch anime and now you like musicals. What's going on with you?" So I just say, "Hey, woman, I like what I like. Don't judge me. I'm saying you're supposed to love me. Don't judge me." So yeah, guys, if you can, like I said, give me a comment, give me a like, give me anything. I don't care what it is. But once again, guys, thank you for always, just being generous with your time. Thank you for always just, leaving a like, always leaving a comment. I appreciate it sincerely and wholeheartedly. So thank you as always. And guys, I wish you the best of luck. I know during these times, it's been a scary time, from a lot of us, with all this COVID-19 coronavirus, news that we keep hearing day after day. I just wanted to say, I wish you all continued health. I wish you all continued prosperity. Hopefully we all can get through this and, walked away unscathed. Hopefully all your loved ones and hopefully all your, kids and husbands and wives are, basically, steer clear of, this craziness that's going on right now. So, collecting aside and Funko Pops aside and everything else aside, the most important things in life are, just being healthy, obviously being surrounded by the people that you love the most, and, just the fact that, we're able to sort of, still communicate and still, reach out to each other, via this platform. So, I definitely, have made tons of friendships through the world of YouTube, through the world of Funko. So to all the people that, have touched my life, over like the last 2.5 years, like I said, I wish you guys all the health and all the, all the blessings, that, may come your way. So just stay safe, steer clear of, any possible threat or any danger. So yeah, guys, I've said enough, but thank you guys for always tuning in, and I appreciate it. All right, guys, you take care. Bye-bye.